The Aeon gazes at you from across the vast expanse of the universe. You already know why its power is called to you. The demons have been banished from Drezen, but the city still needs to be cleansed. Drezen is inhabited by weak creatures who are driven by their passions and emotions. Each of these lawbreakers believe that their cause is just, and their case is a special exception. They try to justify their actions as necessary, but the Aeon sees all crime and does not distinguish between criminals. Contemplate whether you have chosen the correct path. The Aeon gazes at you from across the vast distance of the cosmos. Its eyes pierce through your soul. It sees that you have endured every storm that sought to tear you down. Your will has been your stalwart shield, and determination has been your weapon. The Aeon knows that the blade is sharp, and the shield has never faltered. Contemplate what you should do next. There is only one way to follow the path of the Aeon. You must restore order. As you watch the stars in the mirror follow their perpetual orbits, you realize that you are observing more than just the movement of the celestial bodies. The forces that set the stars in motion are invisible to mortals, but you are able to see them. The eyes of the Aeon are fully open. Its gaze becomes resolute. The cosmos acknowledges your right, the right to exact justice. Mortal souls are no longer a mystery to you. They are entirely transparent, and you can pronounce the correct verdicts without hesitation. Drezen must be cleansed of those with weak minds and wills, as well as those who create discord and stand in the way of justice. Seek to understand your power and discern its nature. The Aeon gazes into your soul. It studies your power, discerns its nature, and dismisses everything else. You understand what mortals cannot comprehend. Your power is an essential part of your soul. It can grow and evolve like a living being. The Aeon analyzes the different ways your power may develop. It probes your potential for a complete and final transformation and withdraws its gaze. Your power's potential is too grand and vast for the Aeon to discern. It cannot see your future or determine what you will become. Walk away from the mirror. Step away from the mirror and you know what you must do. Anyone who violates the rightful order of things must be removed, not just from Drezen, but from all of Galarian. The Aeon must correct their existence. Commander?
The eyes of the Aeon see your transgression. Admit that you've lied and accept your punishment.
What? Has somebody snitched on me already? Look, I don't even know what I would call a lie. I serve in the ranks of your army, dutifully minding supplies. They did want to string me up in Pitax, but I managed to escape. I got myself a new name and new papers, and I joined the crusade. I am paying for all of my crimes, paying in full. And if we're going to be honest here, everybody lies. Some people lie about their age so they can join the crusade. Others conveniently forget to mention their illnesses so they aren't kicked out. Some people steal their comrades' glory and others blame the innocent for the wrongs they've done. I lied to escape the law. It may be against the rules, but doesn't everyone join the crusade to atone for their sins?
I accuse you and all those like you of deception and the obstruction of justice. You will be sent to Nerosia to face trial. From now on, you will only speak the truth.
No. Please, no. Commander, how can I serve you?
The eyes of the Aeon see your transgression. Admit that you have committed theft and accept your punishment.
Why me? The soldier looks around. Why are you singling me out? It's the army. Anything that isn't nailed down gets nicked. All the soldiers steal things. Well, except maybe the paladins. They don't. But what am I supposed to do when my boots are worn down and I can't afford a new pair? A soldier can requisition new clothes, but what are the men fighting in the rear supposed to do? The merchants hike up the prices because they know we have nowhere else to go, and they can charge whatever they want. Everyone says that Mendev is spending loads of money on the Crusades. Well, that's a load of rubbish. We're forced to eat scraps and we clothe ourselves in whatever we can find. Please don't be angry, Commander, but we've stolen from your larder as well. We didn't mean any offense, but you and your companions eat much better than we do. Your cooks get all the best provisions, but the soldiers get watery gruel. And I'm not even a soldier. I'm minding the storehouse. Look, I'm sick of moldy rations. Do you really think it's fair that we should starve?
You and all those like you stand accused of theft. You will be sent to Nerosia to face trial. From now on, you will only speak the truth.
And you should go investigate what Mendev is doing with the war funds.
You are in violation of Galarian's laws and must therefore be punished.
Greybor takes his pipe out of his mouth. Is that so? Well, it's understandable. An ambition for justice rarely goes hand in hand with keeping an assassin on the payroll. So what do you suggest?
Lawful. You will be banished.
Well, you pay for my services in advance. You are a decent enough employer, and I will be happy to work with you again when you decide I've been punished enough.
I can see the criminal luminescence of your soul. Have you violated the laws of Galarian?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I don't remember. But if I haven't done it, then I really should definitely. The sooner the better. How else can I understand how a criminal experiences the world?
You have broken the law, and you must be punished.
Punished? How exciting! What will it be? A reprimand? 50 lashes on my back? Oh, maybe covering me in syrup and sticking me in a beehive. I've never done an experiment like that before.
Lawful. You deserve to be expelled from the crusade.
Is that it? All right then. Farewell, boy. I have great things to do. The soldier stands at attention before you.
Long live the commander. The eyes of the Aeon see your transgression. Admit that you broke your oath and accept your punishment.
The soldier looks down at the ground. So you found out about that. Well, yes, I had to break my oath. Many of the Crusaders are oath breakers in one way or another. Some of them violated their oaths in order to join the crusade. Others swore to defend their temples or serve in holy orders. But how can you sit back and do nothing when the fate of Galarian itself hangs in the balance and the head of your order refuses to join the war or help Drezen? But those aren't the only oath breakers. The soldier gulps nervously. Some soldiers promised before divine altars that they would return to their families alive and in one piece. They told their loved ones that they would only be gone for a few years. When they swore these oaths, they did not expect to die or to grow old fighting.
A crime is a crime, regardless of its motives. I hereby banish all oathbreakers from the crusade.
The soldier silently bows his head. Drezen has been cleansed. Decide what to do next. You know you have fulfilled your duty, but you are not at peace. On the contrary, you feel there is another distortion in the world. Your senses have become so sharpened that your whole being resonates with the vibrations of the next distortion. But where is it?
Kenabris, the place where it all began.
Memories flash before your eyes. You see the horrible figure of Daskari above the buildings, and you see the brave and daring Terendelev attack the enemy, the swing of a scythe, and her head falls in a splatter of blood. Pain pierces through you. The purest of creatures was destroyed by a being from another plane. This should not have happened. The very fabric of the world screams out against it.
Only one who follows the true path of the Aeon can heal this wound. Those who stray from it are powerless.
You know this. It is not the ability to see distortions that make an Aeon, nor is it spells and enchantments. It is only fair judgments. Only through the pursuit of impartial justice is an Aeon able to correct the distortions in the flow of time. Everything has been, and everything will be, but an Aeon is forever.